be here. Lynn and I drove in from Mississippi just a few minutes ago. We had the glorious experience of being a part of the Mississippi Annual Conference. Our son, Christopher, was ordained an elder last night, and it was the 57th anniversary of my father's ordination, and it was my birthday. So if you're wondering why annual conference is starting a day late and this banquet is tonight, you can blame me. But this, the words that most people don't want to hear in the church is, we've never done it that way before. Well, we've never done it this way before, to my knowledge, and we have now. And I'm just so deeply grateful to all of you for your presence tonight. I am so appreciative of the gifts of ministry that you bring to our life together, and for the ways in which you have honored one another tonight. Is just a great gift to the church. Now, I suspect, as I looked at some of these young people who have received awards, God is working in you and on you, and just pay attention to that, because God may be laying God's call upon your heart and on your mind to do something, not in another capacity, but as a vocation in the church. So just listen to the gentle nudgings, and let this be an invitation tonight as we honor you, so that one day we might say 50 years hence, as we have to then walk up, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant." God bless you all. Now, some of you have heard me share a benediction, and what you need now to know tonight is the rest of the story. In 1979, I came to a youth ministry training event that the General Board of Discipleship offered in Nashville. And I was walking through the halls of the General Board of Discipleship, and in someone's office there was a banner on which were words that captured my attention, and I quickly wrote them down. And they were these: He came singing love, he lived singing love, he died singing love, he rose in silence. If the song is to continue, we must do the singing. In the very first worship service that I shared with you, I shared that benediction, and immediately following, Ben walked up to me. He said, I've heard those words before. Come to my office the first chance you get. I did so, and Ben produced for me a poem that hangs in his office, from which the words of that benediction came. Now, here, 5 years later, that benediction has been a part of my life, my entire ministry. And I believe in a God who connects us in those kinds of ways. So thank you, Vin, and thank whoever it was that took what Vin had and put it on a banner, and thank the General Board for having a youth ministry event that I came to way yonder years ago, and I had the good sense to stop and write it down, and it has blessed people over these years. So friends, would you stand with me and say that benediction with me? He came singing love. He lived singing love. He died singing love. He rose in silence. If the song is to continue, we must do the singing. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. And the church said, Amen. Let's have a great conference this week, friends.